for the Boston Celtics, a loss in their opening game. So tonight, they're laser-focused on securing their first win. Knicks Celtics is next, right after this. It's live coverage of the NBA on Monday night. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Pritchard and White are their guards. Dynamic duo of Brown and Tatum at the 3 and the 4. And it's Queta in at the 5. And for the Knicks, in at the guard spots, Brunson and Clarkson. The forwards are Bridges. In Towns, and it's Robinson in at center. And this early in the season, Greg, we still have a lot to learn about these teams.
And they're still learning about themselves, right? The coaches are working on rotations and game plans. The players are trying to establish the chemistry that a winning team needs.
Now Clarkson, after the missed 3 from Derek White, and Robinson throws it down.
Throwing it down hard. Robinson was fully committed on that one.
Towns against Tatum. Shoots from the baseline. It's rebounded by Towns. Clarkson outside. Driving inside. Count that bucket.
Right ended up and in off the drive. Clarkson athletic enough to create his own offense.
Tatum on the wing. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Clock at 4. Back to Pritchard. Takes a 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Celtics have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Brown finds Tatum. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first miss.
When he gets near the basket, Brunson can do some major damage.
Boston's gone 0 of 3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. White against Clarkson. Tatum on the wing. Lets a floater go, and the rebound goes to the Knicks. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one. A 15-footer. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Clark, how about the spark Jalen Brunson has brought to these Knicks?
Yeah, I tell you, I didn't see it coming in terms of how good Jalen Brunson has been, Kevin. I mean, I knew he was great in college, and I knew he would be a good pro, but to be kind of a franchise player, that's more than I expected. Playoff runs in all 3 years for Brunson in New York. Boy, he's given the franchise a jolt for sure, and he's a joy to watch.
The Knicks leading by 6. Here's Brunson, and Pritchard pulls it down.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Outside, White. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Jordan Clarkson.
Hey, White is a fighter now. When he's close inside, he's committed to going aggressively to the rack. And if he doesn't score, he at least is going to draw the foul.
And this has got to be, Clark, one of the best offenses in Knicks franchise history.
Yeah, you look at the two-man game between Brunson and Town, Kevin, and it's virtually unstoppable. And they've got the defenders to hold up at the other end as well. This is a rock-solid crew. He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
Here's Clarkson. Rebounded by the Celtics.
That's a chance he typically converts.
Bridges against Brown. Pass to Tatum. Tatum draws the double. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. New York leading by 6. Outside, Towns. For 3, Bridges. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Mikal Bridges lethal in the catch and shoot. You've got to run him off those kinds of looks.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Well, it's clear he's frustrated. Just needs to slow things down a touch and let the offense come to him.
Pass to Brunson. Five on the clock. Leaps for it. Wants to get it to Robinson and does. And finished off by Robinson.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Pritchard with the ball. Brunson covering. Driving to the basket. Pritchard gets the bucket.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
There's a screen by Robinson. And the dunk by Robinson.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Stolen by Clarkson. Pass to Towns. There's the 3. Connects from three-point range.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. For the Knicks, OG Anunoby's checked in for Bridges. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Jordan Clarkson. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks, Kevin. The Knicks are able to play 5 out. And Josh Hart told me they surrounded Jalen Brunson with guys who can shoot, guys that command attention. He's able to expose that, scoring the ball and being unselfish. The court is wide open. Back over to you.
Tons of spacing. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks.
A young man who has an appetite for greatness, always pushing himself, is Jason Tatum.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Hauser the pass to Tatum. They set the pick. And there's the drive. Robinson pulls it in.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
I I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now here's Tatum. Outside, Simon. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Pass to Shamet. Brunson scanning the floor. Towns wide open. And here is Shamet. Brunson outside. Towns for three. That's good, and it's his fourth basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Now, here's Simon. Nothing on the board.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
And at the top of the key, Towns. And the Knicks good for 2.
Towns is money off the catch and shoot.
Celtics trail by 19. There's a screen. That's a 2 from Simons. A putback. Pass to Hauser. Simons against Robinson. Shot clock at 6. Another shot, and he sinks the layup.
And this is something Simons continues to work on. Love seeing him look to involve his teammates.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. For the Knicks, Harden's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Bridges comes in for Landry Shamet. And Miles McBride subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Boston also with the sub. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Tatum. McBride with the ball, covered by Simon. Towns, a screen on Simon. Deflects the pass, and Towns gets it to go. Towns has got 15 points.
Boy, they need to ride him as far as he can take him because he is pedal to the metal right now.
Bridges against Brown. Pass to Garza. Banked in off the glass. Garza's got his second bucket.
And it's easy to see that Brown continues to develop as a playmaker. His work paying off.
McBride with the ball. Here's Towns. Drops in the layup for 2. 17 points in the game.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And so it's New York taking a 19-point lead into the break. And it's been their rugged defense. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Hey, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Look at the fast break point total from these guys. I mean, they're really hustling, working hard. And those hustle points are showing up on the scoreboard.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
The 2 forwards, Bridges and Anunoby. Landry Shamet is out there with Miles McBride. And it's Hart in at the 5 down low. They're the group. New York will start the second one. Brown inside. He's guarded by Anunoby. Misses in close.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Here's McBride. Sinks the three-pointer. McBride's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
Hauser the pass to Brown. There's the pick. From past the arc, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Clarkson, he's checked in for New York. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Bridges deciding where to go with it. To the middle. Here's Hart. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And it's Brown missing. And so Clarkson will bring it up for the New York Knicks. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, for all the anticipation around NBA expansion, we might have to pump the brakes. I'm told a number of team owners are a bit hesitant to further carve up the revenue from this new national broadcasting deal, so the timeline may take longer than some fans had hoped.
They'll get there for sure. All right, Shams, we thank you very much for that report. Simons kicks to Brown. Just 3 to shoot. Looking to end the run. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Austin making a switch here. Shireman's checked in.
Number 55.
New York's gone 5-9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Deep 2 from Clarkson. The rebound by the Celtics.
I wouldn't count on him missing the mid-range shot again. That's a good look for him.
Simons surveying the D. And the slam dunk by Simon.
Oh, crafty play by Simons, working the pick and roll to perfection.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. McBride finds Bridges. Out to Clarkson. Sinks the triple. Clarkson's got his second bucket tonight.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Brown, there we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
Working to get the high percentage bucket. Nicely done that time by Brown.
Here's Clarkson, and he slams it one-handed.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here's Brown, takes it inside, and the layup falls.
And Brown really is at his best when he takes it inside. I mean, defense has no idea what to do with it.
When it comes to Jaylen Brown, Greg, what qualities does he add to a team?
Well, I love how active and physical he is. He poses such a difficult challenge on both sides of the ball. With a Finals MVP award to his credit, you know he's as mentally tough as anyone in our league.
Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Miles McBride. Hart kicks to Clarkson. Towns a screen on Simon. Here's Clarkson. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
It's been a good night for him overall and a good night for this team.
Jalen Brunson. He's checked in for Hart.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Outside, Simon. Pass to Garza. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the shot is good. Garza's got 6 points.
Hey, you'll take as many high percentage looks as you can get.
Bridges inside. Brown on him. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. And the Knicks making a change here. Hart's checked in.
For New York, number 3.
For the Celtics, they come into this one following a loss to the 76ers. Tatum with a screen on Clarkson. White the pass to Tatum. Looking to get back on track here. Tatum setting the pick for Brown. Back to Tatum. And stolen by Hart. Up the floor. The big dunk at the end of the break.
Elevating like a rocket booster. Clarkson likes to get into the paint and finish at the rim.
And so White will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. From deep. Boston, no good that time either. New York's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Brunson kicks to Clarkson. Anunoby outside. It's Hart on the wing. Guarded by Tatum. And Towns gets it to go.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Here's Tatum. Brown. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Look, you've got to give Brown a lot of credit for his growth as a shooter. That wasn't something he did when he first got to the league. He put in a lot of work. He shoots it well from the floor and line.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Cade is checked in, and it's Pritchard in for Anfernee Simons. Brunson the pass to Towns. The rebound by the Celtics. Cade has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Now Pritchard. Inside. And Keita gets it to go.
Great use of the screen. That's how you practice it and draw it up.
New York's gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on three-pointers. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. Drives to the hoop. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Brunson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Boy, love the assertiveness and commitment from Brunson going to the rack.
Tatum with a screen on Brunson. Pass to Tatum. Stolen by Anunoby. Here's Brunson. The shot that time, not on target. Some solid defense from Brown. To the paint. It's deflected. And stolen by Hart. Now Brunson. Guarded by Tatum. Out to Clarkson. 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Robinson's checked in for New York. Bridges. Wide, a screen on Towns. Left side Simons. Boston again missing. New York's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage.
The total answer for this team, Clarkson on one tonight.
1:29 left to play here in the half. Tatum against Towns. They set the pick. Tatum dishes to White. 6 to shoot. With the shot. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Takes it from 10. No good off the back of the rim. For Boston, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Tatum setting the pick for Pritchard. Over in the corner, White. Back to Pritchard. Tatum a screen. Boston needs to get off a shot. The shot's good. Tatum's got 5 now.
Tell you what, Tatum using his length for positioning inside, able to operate well in the paint.
Brunson kicks to Bridges. Robinson passes to Bridges. No good on the 3. Boston's gone 0 of 2 from deep here in the second. A shot by Pritchard, no good. White against Bridges. Outside Robinson. Clarkson for 3. And that one released in time, but no good. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. New York ahead, just dominated. Terrific, Allie, thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Great to see you. And
I love Cat's aggressiveness. He's working, using his size, leaning on dudes, and then he can step out to 25 feet
And guys, let's turn our attention to the future. And that's a halftime wrap.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And what can you say? Towns, an impressive effort here.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Starting off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. The wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Down on the block, it's Tatum with Cato. And it's Pritchard in at the point guard position. Hey, Greg, kind of a combo forward. Tatum at 6'8", more than capable, playing up at the power forward position.
And that's where he's mostly played the last few seasons. And his rebounding is more than just serviceable. Credit him for the strength he's added over his career.
Towns with it, now guarded by Tatum. Robinson sets a screen for Bridges. Another three for New York.
Bridges showing you the range right there.
The Celtics shooting 40% from the field. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Kevin. Jason Tatum keeping the main thing the main thing. He said there are players that get caught up in the lifestyle, and they choose that over the game. The money is a plus, yes, but I truly love the game because I love basketball, not for the things that come with it. Back over to you guys.
You'll love to hear it. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. That matchup falls in the middle game of this three-game trip.
And Tatum does a little bit of everything, and he's especially skilled down low. Fantastic at drawing the defense into him and playing off the contact while he's going up for a shot.
New York's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. On deep, Brunson, and again, New York with the triple.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
And it's White missing. New York with the ball. They're on an 11-2 run. Clarkson kicks to Bridges. Here's Robinson. Bucket is good. Robinson's got 8 points.
Boy, that's 5 buckets in a row now. Watch out. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Pritchard against Brunson. Pritchard feeling it out a bit. Over in the corner, Brown. He gets it in there. He has 7.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Brunson the pass to Robinson. Robinson a screen on Brown. Back to Robinson. Clark, one thing about Mitchell Robinson, he has got great rim protection, rebounding, and a nice sense on the floor of what to do.
Yeah, he's a big guy that really wreaks havoc on the glass. I mean, his size, jumping ability, and timing, along with his nose for the ball, forget about trying to keep him off the glass. He's getting offensive rebounds, and he's an excellent finisher, rolling out of picks for the lob.
It's Brown on the wing, guarded by Robinson. Robinson with the block.
We know Robinson is an elite rim protector. So, yeah, you might want to try that move on somebody else.
Here's New York. They're on a 13-4 run. Bridges outside. Nailed from three-point land. Bridges has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for New York.
Knicks lead 75-30.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Pritchard. Drills the elbow jumper. Pritchard's got his second basket of the game.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Brunson kicks to Robinson. The kick out to Towns. From outside, off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's White. Robinson with the block.
Oh, man. Mitchell Robinson, also known as the Block Nest Monster.
Clarkson outside. Pass to Towns. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And here's White. Still yet to score. Keeps it alive. Queta. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
The shot by Clarkson, no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Tell you what, a move like that, hard to the bucket, always going to get your teammates excited and up off the bench.
That's good from Bridges on the assist by Brunson. And that's 13 points for Mikal Bridges.
79-38.
Tatum drives in. And that one drops for him.
Really hard to slow Tatum down on his drives because he's relentless. I mean, he's going to finish whether somebody's in his way or not. This guy's a load offensively to deal with.
Back to Brunson. Fires from deep. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. They set the pick. Tatum against Towns. Puts it up from 12. Knicks with the rebound. Towns has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's Clarkson. Score the basket. His 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
Fighting his way inside, Clarkson shows good body control.
It's White on the wing. Tatum against Towns. Tatum drives in. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
13.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for New York.
You know, this is an example of why conditioning can be so important. I mean, it can be critical. They continue to sprint the floor, and there's no let-up in sight.
And also, they've made it a point to push it off turnovers, that they're playing smart and alert, capitalizing on mistakes.
Now, here's Simons. Defended by McBride. Oh, what a jam! Simons!
And how about the explosiveness of Simons? Man, can he get up and finish with power?
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam.
Leaving the defense behind. How do you guard against a move like that?
lead, 86-40.
For Boston, they've gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%. Outside, Simons. There's a good screen. High, arcing shot. It's rebounded by Anunoby. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Knicks. They get to take on the Heat at Miami after this one. It's game one of a 3-game road trip.
Way too easy for Hart. This is why the defense has to push him out of the paint.
Now, here's Simons. Defended by McBride.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Sam Hauser comes in for Jason Tatum, and it's Gonzalez in for Jaylen Brown. Stolen. Back to Anunoby with the drive. And Anunoby slams it in.
You know his teammates got to love that Anunoby taking it with authority.
There's the screen. Pass to Garza. Stolen by Anunoby. Now Yabusele. Shamet finds Hart. Clock up 2 there. Hart's got 4 this quarter.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Wasted no time on that one. Anunoby's got 7 points in the game.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Stolen by Anunoby. And McBride gets it to go. 7 points in the game.
Boy, Hart is one of those guys you look at and you can just see the team is first with him. Never hesitates to find the open guy.
3-pointer, Simon. The Knicks pull it in.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And McBride gets it to go.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Here's Simons. And that one comes up a bit short.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful. This is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
And so it's New York enjoying the kind of gigantic. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them. And